Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Josh. In this video, we're going to be doing our November reading for the star sign of Leo. Please remember that this is going to be a very general reading. For some of you, it may resonate. For others, it may not. Some of you might be able to take bits of it, and others might not be able to take any of it, and that is perfectly fine too, okay? The messages that come through are just for those who most need them now, okay? Also, remember, if you are watching this and it is not November, don't take too much notice of the timestamp. If you find yourself drawn to watch this outside of November, that is fine too. Whenever you are meant to get the messages in this reading is when you will come across this video, okay? So, with that said, I guess let's jump straight in. So let's clear our deck. And let's see what messages Spirit has for Leo for the month of November 2019, or whenever you need these messages. So what guidance and messages does Spirit have for the star sign of Leo? What does Leo need to know now? What does Leo need to know now? Remember also you can check out, find out what your moon, rising, Venus signs are and watch the videos for them as well. What messages or guidance does Leo need now for the month of November? Ace of Cups, that's a nice thing. That's a nice new beginning coming in for some of you. Maybe some of you are starting to feel more happy in yourselves. You're starting to feel more emotionally fulfilled. Maybe some of you are in a new relationship, still in the honeymoon phase. It's just started. Maybe for some of you, a new relationship is on the way. Maybe you're dating someone, that kind of a thing, or you will be soon possibly for some of you. We'll see what else comes up in the reading. But definitely, Ace of Cups. Aces are about new beginnings, and then Cups are about emotions. Cups are also the water signs, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But yeah, so there may be an offer or some sort of new beginning that'll, play with your emotions. Not in a bad way. That'll just pull on the heartstrings. There'll be emotional fulfillment involved. Hopefully it'll be a good one. It should be good. New beginnings are always great to have. So let's see what we get with it. What else? Okay, too many. So let's see, what messages and guidance do you have for the star sign of Leo for November, or whenever they find this reading? Okay, the cards are really just flying all over the place at the moment. What messages and guidance do you have for the star sign of Leo for the month of November 2019? I cannot believe that this is already November. Knight of Swords. Okay, swords are air, so like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So for some of you, with the way I'm looking at this, for some of you it may be a case of, look at how the Knight, if I hold these up together, the Knight is really coming in fast. Swords are quick, okay? So the Knight is coming in really fast, and he's coming towards the Ace of Cups. So like I said, for some of you, someone may be coming in with an emotional offer, whether this is a, normally it'd be a love relationship. So for a lot of you, I feel like, there's a new offer coming in terms of your love life. But yeah, there's definitely an emotional offer coming in, and I would assume, same as this reading is for November, I would assume that this offer might come in during the month of November, with it being a Knight of Swords, because fast movement. And if not, it may happen in December, very soon anyway, I would imagine, whatever this emotional offer is. So for some of you, it could just be, something that you've really been hoping for or wanting, and that offer is going to come in. And, it may not be a relationship or a love relationship or anything like that. But for a lot of you, then it could very well be an offer of a relationship or something like that, okay? And then remember, Knight of Swords is an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius it could be. It doesn't have to be, but it could be one of those signs as well. And Knights of Swords come in pretty fast. So we'll see what else we get. But I do think there's definitely some sort of offer coming in, and it's coming in fast. It's going to be an emotional offer, and it's going to be something new. Or for some of you, if it is something that's not necessarily new, and it's like, if there's any of you that are rekindling something old, then, maybe it's going to feel like it's new. It's going to feel completely different to the last time. Okay, but for a lot of you, it's probably going to be something brand new. And then we've got the Star, okay? So, lovely. This is really nice. We've got the Star. So, you know, I always see this as like wish fulfillment and happiness and, you know, just like what, you know, your wishes coming true. Like, well, I said that one, didn't I, with wish fulfillment. But, it's just such a positive card. It's like, you know, for me, I'd say keep the hope, keep the faith, you know, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting in the work and towards what you want, towards achieving your goals and towards achieving your dreams. And you will, if you do put in that work, you will get what it is you are working towards. Your wishes will come true. You've just got to keep the faith, have the faith in yourself and have faith in the universe, okay? So then if I look at these three cards together, oh, we've got a King of Cups underneath. We'll go into King of Cups underneath the deck. A water sign normally, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. It could easily be another star sign, but it could be that maybe they're an emotional person, even though they may not be water. But so here, I would say, with the three of these together, and this is such a great reading for you, Leo, I feel, for those of you that this applies to, an offer coming in, and it's an offer you've been waiting for. It's an offer you've really been wanting and wishing for and hoping for. And it is going to come in, and it's coming in soon. And it is going to be emotionally fulfilling because obviously if it's something you've been hoping for and waiting for and wanting and it's finally on its way to you, of course you're going to have an emotional response, you know? So it's going to be so good. And also this person, for those of you that if this is a person that's coming towards you, maybe they're a King of Cups kind of an energy, you know? The Knight of Swords could be saying how, you know, they'll come in fast, but the King of Cups could be coming into the reading to let you know that they're a water sign, or to let you know that they're an emotional person, or to let you know that, you know, that there's, just to amplify even, or what's the word, not amplify, emphasize is the word I'm looking for, just to even emphasize the fact that there's a lot of emotions in this situation. So this King of Cups could be the person, you know, if for those of you that it is a person coming towards you, the King of Cups could be coming towards you quick and, you know, ready to share his emotions with you and help you fill your cup and just a new emotional beginning together. And then for the others, it could be you are the King of Cups in the sense like, you know, you are, you know, sitting on your throne, happy, content with your emotions, feeling in control, in charge. Yeah. So take it how it fits. Either this situation, you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out, you know, in charge of your emotions of whatever situation or whatever comes in for you. You're going to come out on top and benefit from it. You're going to be in charge of your emotions, in control, on the throne, okay? And then for others, it's going to be a case of the energy that's coming towards you, the person that's coming towards you could be emotional, I can't remember what I was going to say. Emotional in charge, okay? Because of the King. Also, do be careful because I do know that I don't normally use it as this, but I do want to just be broad. Again, like I said, very general reading, okay? Because it is for all of you Leos. So just remember, sometimes, and I don't normally see it in the cards, but I do know some people that I am, you know, learn with and study with and stuff. Some people see the King of Cups can sometimes be emotionally manipulative. So if that applies for any of you that are feeling like you're in any type of situation where you're being a bit manipulated emotionally, make sure that you take charge of your own emotions. Excuse me. Make sure that you take charge of your own emotions and you don't let someone else manipulate you into, you know, doing such and such a thing that you might not want to do, or so on and so forth. Okay, make sure that you're in control of your emotions, that you're able to work through what you need to work through, and then nobody else is taking control of it for you. Okay, it is okay to get help, but I mean, just make sure, you know, no one's manipulating you. Okay. If you need help with your emotions, that is perfectly fine. And if you can ask for help, then good. That is great. You know, go to someone if you do need it. But just make sure that nobody is using your emotions or what you're sharing with them emotionally to their advantage to manipulate you, okay? Now, that's only not going to apply for everyone. I just wanted to make sure to put that out there because I feel like that will be there that for one or two people that may apply. So I feel like it's important for me to also say that. We'll get some more information now with the clarifiers anyway, so I'm just going to get a drink of water. I swear my throat was fine until I started recording. For God's sake. But, okay, clarify the Ace of Cups, Spirit, please. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Can we please clarify the Ace of Cups in this reading? Clarify the Ace of Cups. But yeah, I'm really liking where this is going. Temperance. So about, you know, keeping the balance, making sure to, with it being with the Ace of Cups, I would say this is about, Leo, making sure to balance your own emotions, so that you are prepared when this offer comes in, or when this news comes in, or opportunity. Make sure now, while you're waiting for this offer to come in, or while you're, you know, while you're going about your stuff, make sure to keep your own emotions balanced. You know, make sure that you're, like I was saying there with the King of Cups, make sure you're in charge of your emotions. Make sure that there is a balance. Make sure, look here, like, you know, Ace of Cups, make sure your cup is full. Make sure, you know, you're not pouring too much out of your cup into other people's cup. You know, you need to have a full cup so you can help other people too, okay? So make sure your cup is full, and then you can share once your cup is full. But make sure it is full and you're not draining yourself. So make sure that you're emotionally balanced at the moment, and make sure that you know, get yourself emotionally balanced before this offer comes in, so that you are able to, you know, best accept it or make whatever decision is best for you. So yeah, emotional balance here, Leos, okay? Maybe take some time with your emotions and see how you feel, and see what you can change. You know, is something not resonating for you at the moment that you're putting up with, that you may need to change, so that you may need to change so that you can balance out the emotions you have about that. Is something making you feel negative emotions? Is there a way you can change and balance it out so you can feel positive emotions, or so that you can heal from it and move forward, okay? So really take a deep really dig deep into your emotions at this time, Leo, okay? And balance anything in your emotional field that isn't balanced, okay? And also, I suppose it's a relatively good time to do that as well, with it being Mercury retrograde, because it's a good time to reevaluate, reassess, you know, all of that. Now, let's see. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords, please, for Leo? Clarify the Knight of Swords for Leo. Clarify the Knight of Swords for Leo. Okay, Judgment. Okay, so what this tells me is, for the majority of you, seeing as we have Judgment, for me is like, it's like karma, you know, and actually in the Witch's Tarot deck, the deck okay, I'm just going to throw the cards all over the place. In this deck, the Witch's Tarot deck at the top, the actual Judgment card is called Karma in that deck. But I like that, you know, look at it, because it's like, whatever you have done in the past, good or bad, you know, your karma is going to come back to you. So it's like, I feel for a lot of you, what this Judgment card has come out for with the Knight of Swords is to say that you're finally, you know, the offer you deserve is coming. So, you know, the offer you've been hoping for. And with the Star card, obviously, for most of you, it was going to be such a good offer. So, I feel like it's a case of, yeah, you know, justice is finally about to be served. You know, the offer you deserve is finally going to come in, okay? It's, you know, it's not, there's no more beating around the bush. It's a case of, you did this, you did that, you know, you've helped this person, you've helped that person, you've built up this karma, and now, because of this karma, that what you're deserving, the offer you finally deserve, is going to come in towards you, because you've been putting in the work, you've been balancing yourself out, you know, balancing your emotions out, trying to get yourself kind of stable and steady-footed, and that, because you put in that work, you're going to get your, you know, your just deserved. I think that's how the saying goes. But that you're going to get the offer you deserve if you put in that work. If you balance out the emotions and balance yourself out, then yeah, Judgment Day will come, and the offer that you deserve will come in. And as soon as you start balancing yourself out and balancing your emotions out a bit, then that offer will come in fast, because like I said, swords, fast. Okay? So, let's see. Clarify the Star. Can we clarify the Star card, please? Can we clarify the Star card? Oh, look at that, the World. Okay, so, like, oh my god. This card, like, keeps coming out, and I'm like, well, not keeps coming out, but I mean, it came out for a reading yesterday as well. And I'm like, I never, like, know what to say when it comes to the World card. I'm just like, you know, it's a card of, like, completion. And, you know, the world is your oyster. You can have anything you want if you truly want it. You just have to put in the work and you will get there. and, you know, you will complete the task at hand if you really dedicate yourself to it. And this shows, like, you know, I feel like this shows that, when it comes to, you know, if you keep the faith, if you keep the faith in the offers that you hope come towards you and the offers you want, and you keep the faith in the opportunities that are provided to you, keep the faith in yourself, keep faith in your universe, and you put the work in, and, you know, you do the self-healing work, you do the self-development work, you put in, you know, you set goals so you can achieve what it is you want to get. If you do stick to that, and you do, you know, keep the hope and keep the faith, then you will achieve completion. You will achieve what it is you are trying to get. The world will be in your hands. You are the creator of your own destiny. You are the creator of your own world, you know. It's a choice with a lot of things. How you perceive things is what makes the world around you. So make a choice to perceive them in the best way for you, okay? But yes, good outcome for you is what I would say with that. Now, yeah, okay, so good outcome is what I would say with that. Very good outcome. You've got a great offer coming in for a lot of you. It's going to be the offer you've been hoping for, that you've been wanting. You just have to keep the faith and trust the universe. May not be in yet, but it is on the way, and it's on the way very soon, okay? And it's going to be great. Like, I love how the star and the world are at the end of this. This is fab. Now, underneath this deck, my words are failing me, we have the Five of Cups. Now, obviously, the Five of Cups is quite a depressing card, and this reading overall is very, very positive and very happy. What I would say here is, with our Five of Cups being here with our King of Cups, there is two ways I look at this, okay? Now, sorry, that's a lie. I'm going to cut the two ways. We're going to look at it the one way. There is one way I see this message applying with the Five of Cups at the moment, and that is that if this King of Cups energy, whether this King of Cups energy is you or another person, and, you know, whether it's you or the person who's going to bring this offer to you, I feel like, obviously, with the Five of Cups being up now, at the moment, this King of Cups person, again, whether it's you or whether it's someone else that's coming towards you, they're kind of having a bit of a hard time at the moment. And, you know, they're not seeing what they have, see behind them. They're not acknowledging the two cups they have standing. They're not acknowledging what they have to be grateful for. They're just too busy focusing on the loss that they've had, and, you know, the things they don't have anymore, or the lost opportunities. But, so they're having a bit of a difficult time right now. This could be you, or could be the person that's going to come in with the offer, okay? But with all of these cards here, I feel like, you know, it's going to be okay. You know, it's going to balance out. It will balance out. You know, they might, if it's someone who's going to come in with an offer towards you, they may be, you know, they may balance this out before they come to you. You know, maybe that's why they're not quite with you yet. Maybe that's why they haven't come to you yet, because they're balancing their own stuff out. But if this is you, it could be about balancing your own emotions out also, you know, with our Ace of Cups and our Temperance, okay? Could also be that maybe this is kind of the way they're at, in the sense that when they do come in with the offer to you and you do start, you know, having communications and stuff, maybe you help them, you know, to balance out their emotions. But for a lot of you, it's either a case of, you know, this person is taking their time coming towards you because maybe they're scared, because they don't want to, you know, get turned down. They don't want to face another loss if you say no or turn them away. So that could be delaying them in coming towards you. But like I said, with our Knight of Swords, obviously that's going to change soon, because, you know, that's a fast kind of movement card. So they're going to come in soon. They're going to either get over it and go towards you and take the risk, or they're going to balance themselves out, you know. Or if this is you, like I said, you know, it could also be you. Energy works both ways. It's a case of, you just need to really focus on you at the moment. This offer will come in, and when this offer comes in, if you want to take it, you take it, okay? Whatever you do, it'll be a good outcome, I feel, and this will be a good offer for you. But if this is you, if you are the King of Cups and you're feeling kind of Five of Cups and not noticing the things you have, and you're only focusing on the things you've lost, then this comes in even more importantly with the Ace of Cups and Temperance. Balance out your emotions. Balance out your feelings. Remember all the things you do have to be grateful for, and stop focusing on the things that you've lost, or that you want and don't have. Focus on what you have to be grateful for and what you're happy about, and the universe will give you more things to be grateful for and more things to be happy about, okay? Now, take it how it fits, whether it's you or whether it's another person in your energy, I do not know. But one or the other. So, with that said, let's get on to our angel cards. These are our Archangel Oracle cards. So let's see. Archangels, what messages and guidance do you have for the star sign of Leo for November or whenever they see this reading? What messages and guidance do you have for the star sign of Leo for November 2019 or whenever they see this reading? Teaching and learning is our first card, okay? Now with this reading, right, okay, first of all, I'll read what it says on here. Keep an open mind and learn ideas, then teach these new ideas to others. Well, then teach these ideas to others. Okay, so what I'm going to say for that is, and also look at all the purple on that, and like, you know, with purple being such a psychic colour. So that is great, you know, it could be to do with learning psychic things, you know, or learning, you know, more mindfulness or just more spiritual practices, okay? And then maybe sharing these with others. And now that doesn't mean like that you have to go off, you know, and like, fair enough if you're someone who wants to go and do courses in it and stuff like that, that is great, definitely do that. But you know, that doesn't mean that you have to go off and do courses if that's not what you want to do, you know. It can just be a case of maybe you watch some stuff on, you know, you can find so much informative stuff here on YouTube or online, you know, so maybe it could be about reading some books, watching some videos on certain topics like mindfulness and meditation or cards or whatever it is. And, you know, that's, you know, you're absorbing information that way too and you're learning. And then you might share these concepts and ideas with other people and then those people are learning, you know. So like, we're always exchanging information with each other, whether we know it or not, you know. In every conversation, we share something with someone else that they may not have known, and we probably learn something from them as well, whether it's on a conscious or subconscious level. It's just, we always teach and learn off of each other. And then I do feel where teaching and learning comes in here is when this offer comes in, for those of you that it is a new, I do feel like a lot of you that this reading applies to, it is the love relationship that is coming, to be completely honest. And for those of you that it is a love relationship coming for, I feel like that's what teaching and learning is about. You are going to learn a lot from this relationship or with this person. You're going to learn a lot from them and they're going to learn a lot from you. So like you're kind of going to be teaching and learning from each other. You'll be teaching them, they'll be teaching you. Okay? And then for those of you who it's not a relationship point of view, I just feel like it's about you learning more things that will help you balance out your emotions and, you know, balance yourself and be more in alignment with yourself. And then you might like, you know, you'll like the progress you see, and then you're going to probably want to share it with your friends or with other people that you think might benefit from it. And therefore, well, you don't have to be hosting a class, but by sharing that information, you are teaching. You know, so okay, what other messages do we have? Okay, Indigo and Crystal Children is the card we have here. Okay, that says you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So the fact we already have the teaching and learning card out, and now we've got Indigo and Crystal Children, I'm going to say that some of you watching this are teachers or work closely with children, particularly like it says possibly children with special needs. Also, this can very much mean that you or someone else in this situation is an indigo or crystal child, which I will possibly make a video on at another point. But for the time being, if you want to look on that, there's loads of articles about what indigo and crystal children are, and you can look into it. I myself am pretty sure that I'm an indigo child. But, so let's see, yeah. So for some of you, it's a case of that you work with children and that you're really good with children. Could be a case maybe you have children of your own, or you're going to have, maybe you'll have children with this person, I don't know. But take that with a pinch of salt. That's just a theory, not an actual, you know, yeah. Or maybe it's a case of maybe this person, if this person is someone coming back from the past, maybe you already have children with them, okay? For those of you that it is coming from the past, you know. But again, I do feel like for a lot of you, new person, not from the past. But again, we can't rule that out either for some of you, okay? So remember to look into indigo and crystal children and you know what they are and that kind of a thing. Because maybe you or this other person is one, or maybe you're both indigo children or crystal children. Or, you know, maybe you have a child who's an indigo or crystal child. Or also, like I said, it could just be about how you are good with children and you work with children and stuff like that. Maybe that you should both be teaching and learning. Maybe you find yourself teaching children, but you're also learning from them at the same time, you know. But either way, we'll see what else we get. Leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So I would say, yeah, okay. So not to do with the offer necessarily, but I would say this leadership card is about not necessarily, like, it's about leading your own life, you know? It's about taking control, again, taking control of your own life to restore balance to anything that needs it, you know, anywhere that's not balanced, to balance out your emotions, you know, so that you're ready for future offers and stuff like that. But, yeah, grab your life by the reins and just go and do everything you need to do, okay? Sorry, I got a bit caught on my words there. And go for it. Balance out what you need to balance, heal what you need to heal, you know, learn what you need to learn, study what you need to study, okay? Learn. And then use what you have learned to lead others, you know, to lead others. Once you've learned how to lead yourself and be your own leader, then you can use these leadership abilities and what you have learned to lead other people. And maybe what you'll be leading is, maybe you'll be leading indigo and crystal children. And that doesn't necessarily need to mean actual children. That could mean anyone who is an indigo or crystal child. Because, like, I'm nearly 22 years of age and I'm an indigo child, you know what I mean? It's just, you don't have to still be a child and be one, you know? You're just born as one, so they call it an indigo or crystal child, okay? So maybe it's a case of you will be, you know, maybe you're an indigo and crystal child and you're going to lead other indigo and crystal children, you know? You're going to help them. You're going to help them forward and you're going to build a future together. And, you know, you could do a lot of work in the spiritual community, okay? Oh, that's that. I don't know. I've shuffled. Okay, right. Underneath, gave it a bit of a shuffle there, so I'm not sure what was underneath it beforehand, but obviously the card that's meant for you is the card that's going to come up. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience, okay? Watering her garden, waiting for the flowers to, you know, grow and bloom a bit more. You've got to be patient with it, you know. You can't just give them a sprinkle of water and then they're going to be bloomed completely and ready to go, you know. You've got to be gentle with yourself, have patience, you know. Continue every day to water, you know, water your own needs, water... Okay, I'm going to stop using that metaphor now because I'm confusing myself. But yeah, make sure you're taking care of your own needs, okay? Don't rush anything. Take everything as it comes and do everything as you are ready for it. But also make sure that you're not, like, you know, sometimes we can feel fearful of doing things, but it's not because there's actually, you know, anything wrong with what we're going to do. We're just nervous or scared, and that's from a place of fear. So make sure that, like, you know, that you're being patient and you're taking the opportunities as they come and you're not pushing yourself, but just, like, make sure that you're not, you know, feeling afraid and just staying in the same spot and telling yourself you're being patient, you know. There's a difference between patient and stagnant, okay? You need patience, so when every opportunity arises, you take the opportunity and work with it as it comes and don't try and rush it. But being stagnant is sitting there and not doing anything, normally out of fear of failure or something like that. So you want to make sure you're being patient and you're being proactive when the opportunities arise, and that you are not being stagnant and telling yourself that it's being patient. You've got to, you know, you've got to go after things you want, but just make sure you don't go after 5 things at once. Pick one thing at a time and go after it, okay? And be patient with it. And be patient with yourself. So now, with the healing with the angels cards, can I get some messages from Archangel Raphael and the healing angels, please, for Leo for November, or whenever they see this reading, or whenever they need it. Messages for the star sign of Leo for November. Okay, there we go. Oh, we've got 2 here. We've got retreat and truth and integrity, okay? I'm going to actually, I feel like I'm going to get the last one out of here, and then I will read them all together. So one more card for Leo, please. One more card. Oh, okay, or 2. And underneath, I just want to show you guys this underneath. Abundance. We'll get back to that afterwards, but, like, what a lovely card to get. This is actually such a positive reading, Leo. I'm really happy about this. I really like it. Okay, so retreat. Okay, while you're waiting for this offer to come in, and, you know, while this offer is working its way towards you, the offer we were on about a while ago, it's time to take a step back. look within. Again, you know, of course you're going to need to take a step back and retreat when you've got to balance out your emotions and your feelings, and you've got to restore inner balance, okay? Because we can't restore inner balance when we're surrounded by distractions. What was that about? We can't restore our inner balance when we are surrounded by distractions. So take a step back from the world, do your own thing, do what you need to do to balance everything out for you. And then, yeah, great. Do what you need to do to balance everything by taking a step back, okay? You know, to do your healing, to do your balancing, okay? But make sure to be honest with yourself, truth and integrity. Make sure to be honest with yourself during this process, you know, while you're retreating and while you're healing. And obviously it's good to maintain your truth and integrity all the time, not just, you know, here and there. But make sure that you are honest with yourself while you're restoring balance, and while you're, you know, looking at the options that may come in and the offers that may come into your life. Make sure you're, you know, the reason, be honest with yourself about why you want things, why you want such and such a thing to happen, or why you want to buy or receive such and such a thing, you know. Be honest about why you feel a certain way. Don't try and brush it, you know, sugarcoat it. Don't try sugarcoat it. You have to deal with it and heal from it, okay, and balance it out. But the only way to heal from it and balance it out is if you're honest with yourself about it. So, to maintain your integrity, be true to you. Be honest with yourself on this journey of healing, and be true to you when this offer comes in that is coming. You know, don't pretend to be someone you're not. Remain true to yourself when about the situations that are coming up for you, okay? You got ideas and inspiration. Maybe you've been getting some, you know, guidance lately, or, you know, you've been having thoughts and you're like, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. Maybe, or some of you might be having maybe, you know, some business ideas, or, you know, something like that. You know, you're getting these big ideas lately, or you will be soon. So it may be worth, you know, keeping a pen and paper on you, a little notebook on you at all times, so that you can scribble them down. Maybe scribble down the ideas you're getting, because they might be divinely guided. They may be inspired, you know. They may help other people as well. They might not only just inspire you, but also inspire others if you share them. So really kind of pay attention to your thoughts and ideas at the moment, and write them down, go over them, see what you can do, you know, act on them, make your thoughts things, you know, manifest them. And then after that, we have friendship. So, you know, maybe you can share some of these ideas and inspirations with some friends, you know, get their opinions, get some advice on them, what they think, you know. But remember, at the end of the day, you know, just because, even if you're, like, if it comes to it, if you do share your ideas and inspirations with some of your friends and they're not, you know, they're not 100% keen on the idea, remember to trust your gut as well, and to trust yourself. You're merely going to your friends just for some advice. Respect their opinion and respect what they have to say, but also make sure to stay true to you, like we have back here. And, you know, be honest with yourself and follow your gut as well, you know. But I feel like it might be good as well to spend some time with friends and, you know, brainstorm. And also, of course, it's good to spend some time with friends anyway, just for a catch up, coffee, whatever suits you, you know, whatever suits you both, to just get out of the house a bit. Maybe that could be, you know, while you're on this healing journey, and while you're retreating and balancing things out, and, you know, looking over what it is you need to sort. Don't forget about your friends, you know. Make sure to meet your friends still every now and then during the week, so that, you know, we're social creatures, we need to socialize. So make sure you're not locking yourself away too much, because you don't want to make yourself feel depressed or anything like that because you're not having enough social contact. Like, I'm very much a hermit type of person. I don't leave the house that much. I like to be on my own. I like to do my cards, you know, I like to make these videos. I like my me time. I'm very much a hermit. But I also do need to get out of the house a couple times a week. You know, I'll meet up with my friends 2 or 3 times a week, because I need to make sure that I don't, like, lock myself away forever. You know, we need to socialize, because if I don't, I might start to feel a little bit down, because we need friends, you know. Abundance. Brilliant. Especially, I love how abundance is under here when we've already got the star in the world. Like, you know, it is so possible, Leo, for you to have such an abundant and brilliant outcome, okay? So just know that there is good things to come. If you do the work that you've got to do, balance your stuff, balance things out, you know, consider the options that come in for you, consider the offer, possible love offer. You know, there's an abundance coming towards you. Good times are coming, Leo. So keep your eyes open so that you don't miss out on anything. Now, our last part of the reading is going to be our Archangel Michael cards. So Archangel Michael, can we please have some messages for the star sign of Leo for the month of November 2019, or whenever they need this reading? Archangel Michael, can we please get some messages for the star sign of Leo for this reading? Archangel Michael, can we please get some messages for the star sign of Leo for this reading? Archangel Michael, can we please get some guidance or messages for the star sign of Leo for the month of November 2019, or whenever it is that they need this reading? Oh, it's taking a while for them to come out. Archangel Michael, please get... The person you are asking about is trustworthy, is the first one that has come out here. So, you know, for those of you, if you're wondering about someone, or if you're wondering about a situation, it's all good, don't worry, you know, you can trust it. But you know, actually how I do see this advice coming in is actually a case of, I think this is about the offer. See this, you know how we have our Knight of Swords coming in, we have this person coming in, and you know, this person may be, you know, we've got the person coming in fast who may be a King of Cups, okay? So when they come in, I feel like this is our message for that, you know. Archangel Michael wants you to know that you can trust this person, that you know that they obviously are meant to come into your life at this time. So, you know, don't worry too much about it if you're scared of getting hurt or anything like that, you know. The person you are asking about, so this person in this reading that's coming up, will be trustworthy, you know. You can take that chance if it resonates for you, okay? Obviously, of course, I'd say trust your intuition, but just so you know, you can trust them, okay? Now, can we get another message, please, Archangel Michael, for Leo? Can we get another message for Leo? Another message for the star sign of Leo. Well, that was my fault. There we go, let's do that again. Can we get another message, please, Archangel Michael, for the star sign of Leo? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. I would say that this is just about, maybe this is why that you might have some difficulty, you know, trusting the person, you know, that's coming in. Maybe is it because you don't trust yourself enough, you know? Maybe you're feeling guilty over past hurts or past relationships, or you know, you feel bad about something that you did in a past relationship or something like that. And it's a case of you need to forgive yourself. What's done is done. We do everything happens for a reason. You know, you can't hold on to guilt. You've done nothing wrong. It is okay to move on and move forward, okay? Trust yourself, trust the universe, and just heal and release what you need to release, okay? And this will also help you with restoring the balance by forgiving yourself and realizing you've done nothing wrong, that we all did the best we can in the current moment. In the moment we have to make a decision, or the moment that we have to make a choice to deal with a situation, we make the best decision that we can in that moment, okay? And that is all we can do. Make the best decision in the moment we're in. So forgive yourself and release any, you know, resentment or you know, guilt that you're holding on to, okay? What else was I going to say? Something else about that? Yeah, okay. So, I cannot remember. There was something else I really wanted to say for that, but it's gone. So, oh, yes, I remember what I was going to say. We have a full moon on, I believe, the 12th of November. I actually have that wrote down. No, I don't. It's in my other notebook. So, we have a full moon, I believe, on the 12th of November. So that is next week. So that can also be a good time for letting go. So if there's anything you're kind of, you know, holding yourself accountable for, or feeling guilty for, or feeling bad about, use the energy of the full moon next week. You know, start healing and releasing it now. Of course, you know, start getting rid of it as soon as possible. But you can also do a ritual or something next week for the full moon to use the moon energy to help you heal and release from whatever it is you have not forgiven yourself for yet, okay? Now, last one underneath, lovely card. You and your loved ones are safe, guys, okay? So literally, this is a lovely reminder from Archangel Michael not to worry. You are guided and protected, as are your family and loved ones and friends, okay? So everything is going to be okay for you. I love all the fire here because it really reminds me of Leo. To be honest, I always think of Leo than the lion when I see fire. But yeah, so lovely message to end on. Everything is going to be okay. You and your loved ones are safe. So I love this reading. I've really liked this. This is so positive. There's so many good things to come for you, Leo. Now, normally I don't have time because this video... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I didn't have time to summarize it because the video was going to cut in half. But the video just cut in half. So either way, I'm going to have to edit it now. So I will summarize. So overall message here is about finding balance within yourself, about finding emotional balance specifically, making sure your cup of emotions is full so that you can, when an offer comes in, when the offer you deserve comes in, that you will have your full cup in order to deal with it and in order to be able to share and have that emotional bond with another person, for those of you who it will be a relationship for. And I do think this is mostly a love reading, to be completely honest. Keep the faith and have hope that, whatever you want in the world you can achieve. You will get there. Everything is going to be fine. Wish fulfillment will happen for you. Just stay true to you. And you will have a positive, happy, abundant outcome. You've just got to be patient while everything comes to fruition. Know that you are protected and you are safe, as are your family and loved ones. Make sure, that you're still socialising now and then with your friends if you are retreating a bit. Because we are social creatures and we still need to make, contact with our friends and stuff and have that support network and be there for our friends as well as have them be there for us. And keep an eye out for some courses that you may be interested in, or if you're already qualified in some courses, maybe is there some people that you can share this knowledge with and teach? Is there, a leadership role that you can take up? Interesting little bit of information thrown in with that one. And just remember that this person coming towards you could be a King of Cups, but they're having a bit of a Five of Cups energy at the moment. They're kind of grieving for something, or they've lost something, and they're just they need to come out of that energy so they can come towards you. Okay? Or maybe they're going to come towards you and you're going to help them get out of that energy because they're going to realize what they do have to be grateful for. But again, like I said, that King of Cups energy could also be you, and you could be the one that's focusing on your losses and stuff like that. And you really need to start being like, okay, this has happened. I need to just heal from it. There's nothing I can do now apart from focus on myself, restore balance, and just start focusing on what it is I do have and what I can use right now and what I am grateful for right now. And then the universe will give you more things to be grateful for, okay? But overall, lovely positive reading. There's going to be lovely outcome for those of you that this applies to. Abundance is coming for you. Wish fulfillment. The world is your oyster. This is great. I love it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Loads of love, light and blessings to all of you. Please like, subscribe, comment, share the works, everything. And yeah, find me on Instagram as well at Joshua K. Cott. Give me a follow. I post quotes and, I post on there a lot on my storage, again, more so the spiritual side of things again, all my stuff there, and you can message me there if you have any questions or anything like that. I think I will leave it there. That is enough for now. So again, thank you so much for watching. I'm super grateful for everyone who's been watching my videos and supporting me. Loads of love and light to all of you. And until the next time, Leo, peace out.